What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with another college football video. I'm going to do my final set of preseason videos before I get into my week 1 predictions today for college football. Later today I'll be doing my official college football playoff predictions. I believe that will be my third, maybe fourth set of college football playoff predictions. Since the end of last season. So today we are talking about dark horse contenders for the 2016 college football season, and I've done many videos that have involved a lot of these teams. Already talking about how much improved they could be and how big of dark horses they can be, but I've never slapped it into one video. So I'm going to give you guys 5 contenders and talk about why I think each one can contend. So starting with the first one, the Boise State Broncos. So Boise State, a team that I mentioned yesterday in my top 25 rankings, they were at number 25. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put the links to that stuff in the description below. But Boise State, a team that that will start out the year in my top 25. Again, can't mention enough how much I like their team heading into the season. I think it will be between them and San Diego State for the Mountain West Championship. I think Brett Rippon's going to have a breakout year. Again, one of the best running backs in the country, and Jeremy McNichols. But their biggest thing is, can they stay consistent? Finishing a 9-4 season last year for Boise State really just hasn't been their MO. And again, San Diego State and Air Force are no pushovers over in the Mountain West. And even if they do, you figure even if they are able to win 12, 13 games this year, are they going to be able to even make the college football playoff or even stand a chance? But either way, next one is the Washington Huskies. And again, I'm not going to talk too much about them because I have talked a lot about them recently. But I did an entire video about why they would be the most improved team in college football this year. I really like their entire situation on offense. It's a team that's been stout on defense for the last couple years as well, and I think it can continue for this year. My next dark horse is the Miami Hurricanes, and I see this as one way. You bring in a new coach and Mark Richt, obviously. People are expecting big changes for the better. And I think the biggest thing that could contribute to Miami actually being a successful contender this year is the urgency, knowing that this is Brad Kaya's last year. This is one of the best quarterbacks that Miami's had in quite a while, and you don't really want to waste his last season of eligibility, or what will probably be his last season in college. So I think that urgency more than anything could be a key factor for Miami making the playoff, or maybe even making the playoff this year. We'll see. That's a bold prediction, though. Next one is the Texas Longhorns, and I've been up and down on Texas this offseason. My original prediction I think I was a little tough on them with the 4 wins. I still am not sure that they'll even make a decent bowl game this year. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's a team coming off a 5-win season either way. But, you got to like the situation with their offense, considering you really hope that it can't get much worse than it already is, especially considering the fact they bring in a new offensive coordinator from a program that previously had a good offense in Tulsa. So, Shane Buechele, big expectations for him this year. Deontay Foreman and Chris Warren out of the backfield are going to have to be big this year. There's a lot of hype around Devin Duvernay at wide receiver, the guy who was originally committed to Baylor, now at Texas. There's a few other names you should watch out for too. Defensively, Malik Jefferson, obviously the biggest one. Poona Ford, Paul Boyette, some names to watch along the defensive line. I think this defense can be very stout this year. There's no doubt about that. But again, will they get back to Texas football? We'll see. If Charlie Strong will actually be able to keep his job this year if Texas doesn't do good. So, last but not least, we got the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So, I haven't really discussed Nebraska much this offseason. A lot of their season is relying on a quarterback that really can't seem to keep the ball out of the defense's hands. Big turnover problems last year, just inconsistencies for Tommy Armstrong. It's hard, but it's not impossible to imagine Nebraska being able to contend in the Big Ten West. I believe they got 16 returning starters somewhere in that ballpark. So you hope that they can improve this year. They're pretty stacked at wide receiver. DeMornay Pearsonell, Jordan Westerkamp should be able to give Tommy Armstrong some solid targets there. But like I said, those are my list of 5 dark horse contenders for 2016. 5 teams that I think could easily finish the year better than they start. Ranking-wise, there's no doubt about that, and we'll see if any one of these teams has the ability to contend for the college football playoff this year. But like I said, I'll be coming back later today with my official college football playoff predictions for this season, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. See ya.